Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Chris, I think the defense's eyes are completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect him. What hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A change of direction. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Trojans move into the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It has been a half of this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's running out of time here. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
The receiver's got it on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Wow, he just burst through a crease there, and after that, there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle, and if they miss a tackle, you get loose like that. They're lucky they're able to pull him down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Running game is working. They stick with it on first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He'll ride the back again here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Launching downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Second and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. comes the USC offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them. They've taken care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. Powering through. Got space, looking to score. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab made by the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? No press here. The defense backing away. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. 1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
On 3rd and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the grab, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
A simple read and a simple throw to the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it on the move. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Shaw. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Trojans offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Just trying to get rid of it. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming.
Play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship.